Shout out to USARK and all USARK members. If you don't know what USARK is, don't be ashamed. Just go ahead and click the third link in the description below. See what USARK is all about, okay? You never know when legislations are going to hit your backyard, so that's why it's very important to consider becoming a USARK member today. These numbers really do matter, and they look at it for consideration when it comes to battling legislation. So first and foremost, thank you, Phil Goss. Thank you to anybody out there who partners up and volunteers with USARK organization. Thank you for anyone out there who's a USARK member. And if you can't become a USARK member today, please talk about it on your platforms. Let your neighbors know, let all your pet stores know what USARK is here for, and it's here to fight for our animal rights. Thank you to every USARK member and USARK supporter out there.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Trap Talk Reptile Network, the coolest reptile network in the world. Episode 670. New breed on the block, the recap episode with Dale Richards of Constricted Reptiles going down. You guys are in for a treat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, select all. You'll be reminded of every podcast release out of the network. Big E, Top G, Villarino Reptiles in the building. What's good?
Yo, yo, yo.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
How you living, bro?
Chilling like a villain.
Yeah. Anything eventful this weekend?
Shit. The gym. That's it. that I can remember right now. Yeah.
You had a week off of you're off for a minute, right? From vending anything?
Yeah, I'm off till the 30th. I'm happy. And I'm not going to Daytona. I'm taking the time off, helping my daughter move. She bought her first home. Very happy about that.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm gonna help her, and then I'm gonna start working on the hatchling / colubrid room. Very excited about that. Gonna pimp that out nice. So
you have one child out, 2 left in the house.
Yes.
Wow. And Emilio Jr., at some point I feel like he's about to dip out. I don't think he's going to be at home for too much longer from the way he shared what he's doing, or do you think he's going to try to stay at home as long as possible until everything's right? What do you think he's going to do?
I mean, I'm not going to put his business out there, but he's 21 years old, and he already talked to me and his mom about potentially getting his own place. And I'm like, bro, you're 21 years old. Stack that paper. You relax. I'm gonna give you a bill next year. Okay. You're good. You can pay a bill here.
Yeah.
That's your learning responsibility, and nothing. When you got a teammate to build a life, you move. You don't move by yourself. Yeah. In South Florida or most places, like, chill, bro. I don't care how much you make. Like, chill.
Yeah. Wait, dude, sometimes at that age, they need a taste of what it's like spending that much money on your own. And then you're like, oh, fuck that. I'm going back home. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
right? No place like home, dude. You know what I mean? The way I know what kind of mom Lisette is and what kind of fucking home he has, dude. And so, Emilio Jr., if you're listening, buddy, stay home, dude. Chill for a little bit. Trust me.
No, he's good. He's good now.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Well, how's the season looking for you? I think you just had clutch 33 drop, if I'm not
37. I'm behind now. I'm actually behind last year by 18 clutches. The longer winter, the worst drought since 2016.
Wow.
I went through the animals again this weekend, and I'm gonna probably hit 62 clutches. So about 10 to 12 less than what I expected. Yeah, man, some animals needed the time off. And, again, the last time there was a big drought in Florida, I remember my season was affected as well. So, yeah, these animals, they feel everything, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes it's like, it's a lot of times it's out of your hands what's happening with your weather, and especially if you live in somewhere where you rely on your own ambient of what's happening outside to get the job done. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that's still good, bro. Over 60-something clutches. I mean, that's not still that's quite the feat. That's still a lot of work.
I'm gonna tell you this. This year with what happened, with how dry it was, I probably could have used one of those humidifiers that you have.
Yeah.
But I'm not used to that. You know what I mean? I've never ever needed that. So that's something that I'll definitely take into consideration the next time I see drought conditions, So
yeah, because as good as you guys have it with humidity, there are times where you struggle with it, right? I mean, depending on what's currently happening with the weather.
It's really rare. But this year my grass was like burnt and everything. At one point, it was really bad.
Yeah. Damn. All right, man. I'm looking forward to tonight's guest, dude. The return of Del Richards. He's never been on a Monday night, I don't think. I think the only time he's ever been on Trap Talk was a Thursday night back in the day, dude. It's been a while, man. But goddamn, this guy is. You want to talk about motherfuckers who lead by example just by with their projects? That's Del Richards, man. He's so cool, very supportive, right? Like the guy fucks with everyone, but also like he lets all his projects do the talking, and he's talking. His projects are talking very loud right now, and it's cool to see. And I'm excited to break all this shit down because holy shit, Puzzle Hypo, man. Is it the best current double recessive project like in the game right now? I don't know. We're gonna talk about it, bro.
What I'll say is I've become really close with all the Florida guys.
Yeah.
The big timers. And what I'll tell you is Dale is one of the nicest guys and one of the most humblest guys out there. Yeah. And I support him. I bought animals from him. Dale is fucking awesome. And, I'm glad he's coming on again.
Sweet. It's going to be a great episode. You guys are in for a treat. Just a reminder again, Trap Talk Reptile Network is the only network that gives you a new episode Monday through Sunday. Shout out to all the other hosts, but amazing content for you to take advantage of. So please, wherever you listen to any of these episodes, don't forget major audio platforms as well. Buzzsprout, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you listen to these episodes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, first and foremost. But don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. Give me some feedback. Of course, if you're looking for exclusive content, if you want to get more behind the scenes and more in-depth look at what's going on with my own breeding projects, etc., make sure you come join the Trap Talk Patreon family. First link in the description below. Get merch as soon as you join. And also connect to the Discord and the amazing Instagram group chat. Shout out to my trappers. Some of the best keepers in the game are part of the Trap Talk Patreon family. So I appreciate all the love and support. You guys are amazing. Shout out to tonight's sponsor, Mark Bailey from Mark Bailey Reptiles. Head over to Morph Market. Type in Mark Bailey Reptiles. Make sure you follow and be ready for some top-notch work being produced by this man. Over 40 years in the game. Just had a great time with Mark over the weekend on my B-Day, and it was a great time to spend with somebody who's mentored me and get me to where I'm at in life. So thank you so much, Mark, for everything and all the love and support, bro. You're a real one. And thank you so much, Mark Bailey from Mark Bailey Reptiles. Also, tonight's episode is brought to you by Mark Hager over at Texas Chondros. Tell you what, this guy's definitely one of the best in the chondro game. He's definitely been one of my mentors and has been a big help to my success. And I just produced some amazing calico babies, which the sire came from this guy right here, Mark Hager over at Texas Chondros, who works heavily in the calico designer and some next level yellow neonates that you don't want to miss, and also red ones as well. But anyways, Mark Hager, Texas Chondros. Type in TX Chondros on Instagram. Go give him a follow. Thank you so much, Mark. Also, tonight's episode is brought to you by David Brahms from the Reptile Perch. If you got an arboreal snake, make sure they are on a reptile perch. That's for sure. Reptileperch.com is where you can find all your different sizes perches for your animals. So thank you so much, David Brahms. Also, check out David Brahms' amazing green street python projects that are definitely cracking off right now, and looking forward to seeing more heat coming from the Reptile Perch. So make sure you go give them a follow. You can find all the links in the description below. And then last but not least, shout out to RGI, Rare Genetic Inc., Ben and Sean. We're doing big things, next level things when it comes to shed testing. And if you got a ball python shed, make sure you turn it in with the best. That's RGI. Thank you again, Sean and Ben, Rare Genetic Inc. Find the link in the description below. Game time, Big E. You ready to bring Dell on or what? Oh, what's up?
Yo, I forgot. Happy birthday, bro. Happy big 4-0. I'm going to tell you, bro, 40 is another level. That's where we really start to kill it, kick ass, whatever you want to call it. People back in the day, we used to look at this age as old.
Yeah.
Bro, this man takes it to, you're gonna take it to another level now, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of, like, it's funny you say that because 40 does not feel the same way 40 was to us when I was, like the 90s and shit. Like 40s, look at them all fucking rugged and goddamn, just basically smell like beer all the time. Those are the 40-year-olds I'm used to fucking seeing at like league fields and shit. Man, but honestly, I feel like I'm on my way to be in the best shape of my life. I'm not there yet, obviously, but everything is looking good, Emilio. And dude, I don't know, man. Maybe in the 40s, people are going to see a whole new MJ. I don't know.
Yeah,
time will tell. I'll tell you that much. But I'll tell you what it's time for right now. And that's the fucking goddamn recap episode with Del Richards. Oh, that's right. It's game time. Do what you got to do to get your mind right. That's important. Do what you got to do to stay hydrated. Even more important. Episode 670 coming at you right now. The recap episode, Constricted Reptiles. Let's go. Choo!
Good.
You ready for do more in the future? Trap Talk podcasts?
Yes.
Man.
Only Trap Talk. Exclusive.
Yes.
Exclusive. Oh.
So stop calling us.
Rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the crowd, God love it or not. I'm hot from the hop to the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with everybody, we do it. Everybody, we do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up, rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up, rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up, rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up.
And we're live, episode 670, the return of Dale Richards. What's up, Dale?
Hey, what's going on? It's your birthday today?
Yesterday.
Okay. Well, happy late birthday.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I'm right behind you. I'll be 40 in December, the 1st.
Okay, that's cool. You don't even look 40. All right. That's not bad. That's what I'm talking about. It's just a number, dude. You know what I mean? I think your collection really depends, like really puts the age on your, you know what I mean? And the cooler the collection, the younger you really are, I think. Hey, first and foremost, shout to Barry Swoop. That's a sick ass shirt, bro. Shout to Barry.
Yeah.
You wore a sick shirt. But how you been, Dale? Look, it's been a long time. I'm trying to remember the last time I saw you vending at a show. You were next to Justin Morph. Morph by Design. Is that just what's just? Oh no, Jungle Morph.
Yeah, Justin Weinrich. We've been together in Dallas.
Yeah. Okay. So a year ago.
It might have been a year ago.
Yeah. Damn.
It's definitely been a year.
Yeah. So it's coming up. Yeah, because I know Dallas show's right here around the corner.
Yeah, I'm not going back to Dallas. So.
Yeah, it wasn't from what I remember. You're like, I don't think I'm doing this again, right? It wasn't a good show.
Yeah, I did Arlington twice and Dallas twice, I think, and 17-hour drive. That's a long drive. So it's gotta be worth it.
I mean,
what was better, Arlington or Dallas for you?
Arlington.
Okay. Yeah.
I missed Arlington.
It was better. The venue was better. The hotel was better. The hangout was better.
The area was better.
Yeah. I'd have gone back to Arlington if I was almost breaking even, probably. Just if it was still what it was, because it was a good show. Like it was fun. It was good people. It was a good hangout. Dallas was not the same.
There was a couple Arlingtons that were like better than some Tinleys a few years. I remember like when when Miguel used to go to a bunch of them, and Will, and I don't know. I just remember Arlington being some of the best shows, bro. It was definitely one of the nicest hotels. I'll never forget. It was.
Oh yeah, it was nice. It was right there. I mean,
Yeah.
It was a good hangout.
So how many shows a year are you doing right now?
I have no idea. I don't count.
Wow. Okay, so you're on Emilio's level. You just pump them out as much as you can. Then
I just got back from my 3rd show in a row, and I'll be in Daytona this weekend. So that's
4 shows. Wait, so week after week after week is what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, I saw Emilio in Orlando, and then Jacksonville, and then this weekend I did Raleigh, and then next weekend I'll be in Daytona.
Yeah, he does Raleigh. I've been thinking about doing Raleigh. I just haven't done it. Dale, you're probably in the 18 range like me, since you do some I don't do, and then I do some you don't do.
What was that?
I've about 18 this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to actually sit down and look at it, but
yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. There's like dry spells. Like I don't think I have one show in September.
Oh,
that's
okay.
cool. You get a little break, but I'm sure you don't want to break. I think from what it sounds like, you enjoyed doing the vending part.
I do enjoy vending. I definitely enjoy the break. I don't like back-to-back shows.
Dude, that's savage. Okay, how are you doing that? I'm curious, like, because I'm sure you're not using the same animals, right? Because how does that work when you need
some
feed?
of them? Yes. I mean, it depends on the show. You can feed the animals, especially during the summer. Like, get them set back up, feed them the next day, and as long as the temperatures are decent, I mean, where they're sitting at, they're around 80, 82 degrees anyways. So it's not that bad.
You're saying that time frame, they have enough heat to digest that meal where they'll just take their shit and you're able to put them back on the display.
Yeah, you just clean it in the display.
Yeah, well, dude, listen, my hat's to you guys, man. Like I said, vending is no joke, and I feel like once you become good enough to make a system out of it, then it could be very obviously profitable. I mean, that's the only way Emilio could get off fucking 70 clutches last year and on his way to do 60. How many clutches are you looking at this year, Dale?
We just moved. So this year I've dialed way back. I'll probably this will be my smallest year in probably, I don't even know, 8 years or something. If I had to guess, I'll be in the maybe 30 range. So,
and normally, before you moved, you were hitting how many clutches?
I was averaging around 70, and then some boa litters and stuff like that.
Wow. Okay. Damn. So basically, you're cutting it in half from this year.
Yeah, I started super late. I just had a lot going on with trying to get the house done, and so right now my animals they're still at the old house. We're still working on the building. We're at the new house. My rodents are down the road at where they've been for a long time. So once everything gets situated and everything is on the new property, then it'll be a million times easier. So
so you have a new facility at the new house on your property being built and all that as well, or what's?
Yeah, so we've been working on the house for a couple of years. We finally got in there. I think it was like the 1st of April or something like that. I think we moved in finally. So, but the building is not done. So we're building a building for the rodents and the snakes. So that's still kind of in the process. So the rodents are still where they were, which is we're kind of in the center now. So the rodents are probably like, I don't know, 10 minutes north of me. And then the snakes are like 15 minutes south of me at the old house.
Wow.
So
that's temporary, obviously. That's what obviously you're gonna have everything all on property at some point. Obviously, that's what you're working.
Yeah. For. So the building we're building it's all under the same roof, but it's divided up. So
Wow.
It'll all be here and be able to walk out the back door to it. And
so you're expecting maybe a 2-year not a 2-year, but this year and next season maybe being a little less, as the animals get accustomed to the new building and the new place.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mostly just paired the stuff I cared about this year.
Yeah.
So
it also allows. I'm sorry.
What's that?
It also allows you to raise the other animals you're really looking forward to breeding.
You're exactly right. So I'm trying to just basically, I don't want to say dump, but I'm just breeder girls that I'm not going to pair for the next 2 years or ever really again, but I don't plan on pairing this coming year. I need them to go. And I got stuff that's growing up that's better than them that I need to focus on getting into those rack spaces for the future.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't really plan on growing like number wise. But
so you found a good spot where you want to be, like as far as where you're at currently.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I like between 60 and 80 clutches is where I want to be.
100%. Yeah, I'm with you there.
I'm not, but I'm supporting you guys 100%. You guys are killing it.
So this
Hey,
year,
but hold up. Hey,
this year will be kind of like a cleanup. Like,
a reset in a sense.
Yes.
You know how sometimes you could call us a little crazy for 60 to 80 clutches. Hey, some of these green tree people are probably like 70 green trees. Like what? My God, are you crazy?
I got my own issues of crazy over here. I get it. We're all crazy. I know.
That's a lot of green trees.
Yeah, but dude, listen. One of my biggest goals right now, me and Amelia were talking during sound check, is I don't plan on staying at this house for more than 5 years, and I've been mastering and manifesting like what I want to go next level with when it comes to my own facility. And I'm just, man, it stresses me out because just by me doing what I did to this garage was a lot of work, and it was only a fraction of what I would be spending on like my own facility. So how's that been, dude? Like, how's it been like getting it built? Like what kind of, I guess, layout are you going for? Like I'm sure you saw tours of like Justin's room. So I'm not sure like how you're setting this all up. I want to know.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's costing a lot.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, like the building, it's all under one roof. It'll have like some other stuff under there as well. But as far as like the snake room will be roughly like 40 by 20. And then the rodent room will also be roughly 40 by 20. And then like on the outskirts of that, it'll kind of be like, there'll be a garage and some other stuff in there.
And the babies and all that going to be in the same room as the adults, or how are you going to do all that?
So it'll kind of be slightly sectioned off as far as like, probably not closed off rooms, but yes, there'll be like walls that divide some of it.
Damn. Okay. And then that's how far out from completion? Did you say again?
I don't even know.
Damn.
Yeah, it might be a little bit. I mean, so the building's up, we've been framing it in. So me and my dad and brother have actually been doing most of the framing because my dad does construction and my brother actually works with him. So, but then we'll have to get like the electricians and all that kind of stuff in there. And I've already got like a buddy of mine does AC and just for the AC and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be like $12K and it's like, so.
Yeah. Speaking of ACs, remember that portable one I just bought not too long ago, Emilio? Done.
So I heard y'all talking earlier. Something solar or whatever.
Really?
Yeah. So my solar. Okay, that is another issue. So some fucking crackhead ran into like a power. It was a light that knocked into our power box that gives basically the whole hillside power. So we were just out of power. And we were so knocked out into sleep that usually when our power goes up, it switches to the reserve battery pack, the Tesla battery pack, which we were knocked out for 5 hours using the AC, central AC. So by the time I woke up, it was drained. Like we basically used the reserve all on that. But then our power turned on maybe like 4 hours after that. So, but what I was talking about is I finally got into producing my own rodents again and got the shed, what is it? What's that word? Insulated? They said it right? Insulation? Yeah, insulate. I don't know why I couldn't think of insulation, but got it all. I got insulated out inside that shed, and I got a fucking AC unit, but the rolling ones, the ones that roll, and I think it has nowhere to breathe. I think it just caked so much dust somewhere where it just fucking turned off, and I got to get in there. I got to figure it out.
That's the problem with rodents. Running an AC is,
dude, cake shit. Yeah, it can't, like, unless you don't have a proper ventilation system where something's sucking that shit out, it's not gonna work. I mean, and you're just gonna deal with the shit that I'm dealing with. Everything's gonna just cake on the shit.
Oh, I'm not doing AC in my rodents.
I have an extra filter on 2 extra filters on my AC unit, bro. It's running great.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that today and tomorrow,
I'm going with the wind tunnel method. I mean, my current building has a big exhaust fan in it. And I mean, it gets up there sometimes. We've had a crazy heat wave here, as I think the whole United States really has. I mean, the heat index was 100 and I don't know, 5 or
for you
10 or something like that.
Yeah, for you guys it was like 115. Down
Yeah.
here 105.
Where you at, Dale? Exactly? Remind me what part of Florida you're in.
I'm in Central Florida, so I'm like,
God damn.
I'm like 45 minutes from like Orlando or Daytona or any of those areas. So yeah, the last 2 weeks has been like no rain and like insane temperatures. So the rodents definitely took a little bit of a hit. But I mean, even they're still going. They just kind of slowed down for a bit, and I lost some adult, mostly rats. The mice were pretty decent, and the ASFs were fine. But your pregnant female rats and stuff like that, I'd definitely toss some of those.
Yeah, Mark always says the mice like it hot. So I don't think I lost any mice really due to the heat. Yeah. The freaking rats, they fucking lay belly up and they just sweat, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Bastards.
Yep.
Damn. Okay, so even in the new building that you're doing for the rodents, you're gonna have the same system that you have now, just a huge exhaust fan, or?
So no, I mean I do plan on kind of designing. So the current building I have. I mean, it's like a converted pole barn, so it's got like the gable ends are like closed off, and then the side walls have hardware cloth and screen down both sides, like at the top. So kind of like a window system. And then in the center of the building, there's I don't know if you remember them, probably from your grandparents' house, like a whole house exhaust, like and what they call an attic fan.
Yeah, I know what you're
big
talking
fan. You opened the window and it sucked all the air in. So the center of the building has that. The problem is with all the windows, I mean, it definitely keeps the building down, but the building will reach, like during peak, it will reach 90. And they can do all right, but it's not ideal.
Yeah.
So if you go with like Justin, I think's method, where it's more enclosed and insulated, and it's pulling air from one end and it's pulling out the other end, you got constant moving air.
That's what you need. That's what I need.
That's what I plan on doing in the new building.
Yeah. And Mark Bailey told me I don't even need anything too big. Like I don't need like a huge one in that shed, just something to keep the air flowing and keep it from it going stagnant, because all it is just stagnant air. And so the only time, and what's funny is the only time I don't have that issue is when I have the doors open. Like if I open up the shed doors and I have fans pumping, I don't have that dust problem. It's when
you run an AC though in there.
I did. Yeah, well, I did. Now it's not turned on, so I need to fucking. Goddamn! I need to get in there ASAP. I need to get because we haven't. It hasn't been too hot here, but I know it's coming. Like
for you, what I'd say with neighbors is the AC unit when it's really hot is what you should use, and when it's not hot in San Diego, you just keep that door open.
I can't. I don't want Leo to go in it. That's the thing. I gotta keep Leo out. It's in his area. It's in his area. You want to know what the fuck that kid did the other day? We were playing with the hose, and he thought it was fucking smart. Take the hose and put it inside the shed. I told you what he did in there. And fucking got the hose, and it was a mess, dude. Almost drowned fucking most of my colonies. It was crazy. So yeah, I gotta keep the door shut, dude.
Yeah.
I would say airflow is your best friend with rodents.
Yeah.
ACs are hard. I had to run them occasionally at our old house when I had them on the porch when I first started during the summer, and I burned out multiple window units.
So okay, I'm glad you mentioned that. I thought I'll just get a window unit and my problem solved. So you're saying that's gonna get fucked too?
They create too much dust, dander, whatever you want to call it. You're changing the filter like twice a day. It's
fuck that.
No, I vacuum my filter. Or I change it twice a month. The AC unit lasts 6 months. That's it.
That's super expensive.
Yeah,
but it pays for itself, bro. I mean, at the end of the day,
put a big ass fan in there.
Hey, but those are the only options I have in my situation. I have to use that. I cannot be constantly blowing air out, you know?
I think I'm gonna. Okay, this makes a lot more sense as far as like I don't want to blow through units. Like for me, it's not cost effective. That doesn't make sense for me to fucking go through $400 units.
I can't do it either.
It pisses me off, especially
airflow.
And I don't want China to win like that. So I'm gonna fucking get a huge fucking fan, like you said, and I'm gonna find some sort of like baby gate system, so I can fucking block this fool from going in or some shit. I mean, that's not gonna block the hose. That's what scares me. But I just got maybe not put the hose in the kid's hand for now. Figure it out. But I think that's what I'm gonna do because I remember back in the day when I did breed rodents at the other place, it would same demographic, same area, so it would get really hot. But I didn't have no issue because I had a system where the fans were blowing in. Like I think the warmest I ever gotten there was like you said, it got to like 90, Dale. But that's it. It would immediately go back down to like low 80s at night to like even high 70s.
They tolerate 90 like for a short period of time.
As long as it drops down at some point. Yeah, right. But I feel like that's probably what they appreciate more is that airflow versus the coolness, like being able to breathe fresh air. Because
if it's out and a fan's blowing on you, you feel okay, right?
Yeah, 100%. Even when it's hot.
So
mind-boggling
concept.
Fucking light bulb just went off. Thanks, Dale. Appreciate it.
Fresh air is very good. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because especially like if you throw it's kind of counterproductive. So if you have an AC unit, you still have to filter the air out because they build up so much ammonia. Like you go in there and you can't breathe.
Yeah.
So what do you think they're doing?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a good point. That's what I was saying. It can't be good for them.
If you're sucking the air out, you're sucking the cold air out. Like, that's just, in my opinion, that's why the ACs don't work.
Well,
but
glad I brought this up. I was literally about to just go buy a window unit, and I thought, okay, well, this will fix. But no, it'll just go to shit in 6 months or less again.
It's a temporary fix.
Yeah. So, okay, before we get off this topic, I just want to give you guys an idea how my shed is. So I have a double door shed that opens up, and then there's a window on the other side. Where should I position my fans? Like, should I have a fan blowing by the window that's open on that side, and then a fan on the other side where the doors are at, and like have both fans interacting like that, like going this way? Or
I create an airflow. I don't know how your building's set up.
It's not a building; it's a shed.
I don't know. Send me pictures.
All right.
Yeah, what I would tell you, MJ, is you get the intake, get it from your closest neighbor on that side, and then blow the air out the door side.
Got it. Okay. So at the window.
Just in case you.
So get it from the window side and blow like that air, and then all right.
Yeah. And then
don't blow the smell at your neighbors. They might not appreciate it.
Yeah, you have to go. You got to go the longer. You got to go the longer way where the smell will dissipate.
Luckily, I have neighbors where they're those kind of neighbors who don't give a fuck. Trust me. Okay, they're just that type. But I think that's gonna end because I think they're moving or something like that. So, but you're right. So I don't know who's moving next. Could be somebody who fucking the opposite. So, but
it depends on how your racks are set up. I would go the length. Like if your racks are set up like long ways, I would blow them through the racks long ways.
Yeah. All right. Well, good info. I appreciate that. Now, since we're on the topic of rodents, do you just breed rats or do you have ASFs? Like what works for you?
Rats, ASFs, mice.
All three. Doesn't hurt to have all three, right?
No, I've been breeding all three for, I don't know, 10 years or something.
So what do you determine gets an ASF and what gets a rat?
I mean, so most of the smaller stuff I feed mice until they're a certain size. My adult girls, they all get rats unless they only will eat ASFs or mice. I'll supplement ASFs if I'm short on stuff that's growing up in between anywhere. I don't feel like they'll get stuck on ASFs if they're a good eater. So,
and Dale, why do you focus your bigger animals on rats?
It's just easier to maintain them because I don't breed enough ASFs to sustain all my big females. I mean, I don't feel like that I feel like rats are fattier. I feel like ASFs probably are maybe the superior diet if you could feed everything that. And mice, I don't know. I feel like they're a leaner diet. I keep most of my males on mice throughout their entire life. So,
yeah.
I just want the impact the medium rat gives.
Yeah, that's
what I want.
Pack on the weight with a rat for sure. I mean, because obviously a rat gets big, so. But if you feed them multiple ASFs, I mean.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass, bro.
It is.
Yeah, it is. But there's benefits to it, I think.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
So I think almost maybe that if you took two females and you fed one of them one big huge rat and you fed one of them 3 decent sized ASFs that equaled the same size, I think that the one on the ASFs might possibly go compared to the other one.
Well, I could tell you what ASF's number one in my heart. They're number one when it comes to feeding chondros for sure. I think there's no better diet out there than an ASF because you can give them the biggest fucking ASF you have, and I would say a good size ASF is close to like a big size small rat to like a potentially small medium. I had some big motherfuckers I just fed off not too long ago. But holy shit, the beautiful thing about ASFs, from what I'm noticing, not only in ball pythons, but in green tree pythons and even the emeralds, their shits aren't that big. They're not shitting a lot of that out. They're reserving a lot of that stuff. It stays in them, and that's fucking awesome to see. Man, my whole holdbacks from last year, only on ASFs, god damn, they're monsters, man. And just feeding my bigger females that I have that I normally would feed a medium rats, I just feel like a medium rat wears down a chondro at a certain point of its life because it's so heavy. It's like a heavy fucking fatty meal. Somebody, I don't want to throw their business out there or just name drop them, but somebody showed me a picture of a fucking chondro that they went egg bound and couldn't lay the eggs. And she had a good amount of eggs in her that looked pretty good. But when he cut her open, dude, you should have saw the amount of fat in this fucking snake. And she was it was so crazy how much fat, and all you could do is
I agree with that.
Yeah, dude, I was like tripping out. I'm like, fuck, like, dude, like, I think, you know, like rats have their place. Don't get me wrong. And even with chondros, I'm not saying don't feed rats, but I
only have one chondro at this point. I've had him for like 10 years. He's never eaten a rat.
Yeah.
They
don't need a rat. Like
I give them mice and I give them ASFs.
Yeah, and that's perfect. And like even with some of the bigger adult female chondros that I have now, I didn't want to have to ever give them a medium rat, and I haven't given them any medium rats in fucking a long time. But man, the ASFs, man, the thing about them being as big as they are, dude, for whatever reason, they hold on to that. Say that again.
The ASFs, they get it to a decent size.
Yeah,
but not for like a 3,500 gram female ball python. Give me 5, please, 6.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, these fucking ball pythons get big. Like if you have the right way of feeding them, like if we look at a lot of Justin snakes and shit, like they're fucking huge. And that's why they're giving 12, 14 fucking 8 clutches on their regular basis, because
he's feeding hard.
And he's not feeding fucking those things ASFs. I'll tell you that much.
He's feeding fucking hard, bro.
They're eating medium to large rats. Like they're eating big fucking rats. You know what I mean?
100%.
And mind you, like, dude, and I know that sounds crazy, but I have 1 or 2 goddamn, I think this Volta snake is like 6,000 grams. Bro, it can eat a large rat like it's fucking nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people understand, like,
ball pythons that I feed ex-breeder rodents, like ex-breeder female rodents too. Like,
yeah.
I don't feed anything live unless it only eats live. So I bring everything in live and I knock it out and I tongue feed it. So
knocking out with love, of course, and you think, you know, right? You're very thankful for the offering.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know how
Dale.
You know who's listening, Dale. I'm just saying, be a little bit more sweeter next time, please.
Damn, Dale, that's a lot of knockouts, bro. Holy shit.
It's a lot. No, and my feeding is not quick, but literally, I'm telling you.
Hey,
God damn. It's like a fucking slaughterhouse, bro. It's like the house of 1,000 rat corpses. Just fucking Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
Hey, let me ask you, Dale, did you have some type of bad bite situation one day or something? Like, what happened, bro? What made you do that?
I don't know. I've just always done that.
I mean, I think it's safe because those rats could fuck some shit.
Hey, tongues behind the back.
I don't know.
Hey,
I just thump them and tongue feed them.
Hey, tongues behind the back, it's a wrap.
What? Oh, you talking about what? Like clamp their neck, like choke them? Yeah, that's the best way.
No. I don't choke them.
Oh, just keep their head from getting
tongues behind the back
of the neck.
You know, grab them behind the back.
Yeah.
The snake does the rest.
Oh, you got to sit there for sure, because some of these snakes will roll and give them the rat position where they can start chewing.
They do.
Yeah, that's why you just got to sit there sometimes. I can't tell you how many times when I used to feed like bigger size rats, where I would turn and see that the rat got a hold of it, and so I have to get in there and fucking plow the goddamn rat's goddamn face off of it. Then I don't want to get too graphic. I'm sorry, but
hey, we
take care of it from there.
Hey, let me tell you, we might sound like
barbaric,
insensitive and shit, right?
Yeah.
To someone that passes through and sees this podcast, but if they saw what we did to cows, pigs, chickens, bro, I have a problem with that. Like, people need to chill.
Yeah,
no,
there's just
I
people.
agree.
Yeah,
I'm the same way. I love all the animals. I like the rats.
I do like the rats too, man. But it's either them or my snake. It's gonna be the snake every time. I'm sorry.
You guys want to hear a funny story?
What?
Every time I see a mouse that has half a tail,
oh shit!
You know I take care of that mouse more.
Oh, you do? Because he got punked?
Yeah, because it had a bad start and shit, and they ate his tail and shit. That one actually has a longer life.
Okay, hold on. They do that, or the mom does that? I was always curious, like, who is chomping on all these tails? Because one time it hasn't happened, but I had a whole litter with like half tails, and I'm like, and you could tell that they got bit off. Is that the mom doing that?
I think it's usually one of the parents, or I mean, you have them in colony, so it's not necessarily the mom, but it's
somebody.
I think it's one of the adults in the group.
Usually when I see that, when I see that, everybody's dead. I don't want to know that fucking freaky shit.
Somebody went Jeffrey or some shit on them, you know.
Snake cells must have been bad. All right, listen, let's get into some project talk, man, because obviously you've been making a lot of fucking noise for the project puzzle, man. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to see where you're taking a lot of this stuff, especially this snake right here, dude. But how you feel about the puzzle stuff? Like, where do you feel like you're exactly where you want to be at? Like, because from what I could tell, you're on the forefront of the hypo puzzle stuff, and I'm floored by it. So let's talk about it.
I mean, I love the puzzle stuff. I've missed more than I've made, I think, at this point. I had shots last year at Hypo DG puzzles, and I had shots this year at Exanthic Hypo puzzles. So, I mean, I love the project. So I'm going full force on it. I mean, but yeah, that clutch came out good.
I love that animal, bro. I love it.
What was the pairing to make this right here?
So that was a Orange Dream Hypo puzzle to a Black Pastel double het. And I got decent odds on that one, which was one of the only decent odds I got this year. I picked the double het up from my buddy Brian at Chaotic Reptiles. His puzzle stuff originated. He got some of it from me, and he got some of it from our buddy Dwayne that got out, but it originally came from Barry. So
yeah,
I picked up the female from him and then bred it back into the male that I made. And no, I love that animal. I love the way it came out.
I mean,
that's a boy or a girl?
That one is a boy.
Nice. You're keeping that, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That smile, man. It was like kidding me, bro. Oh man. But listen, everything does have a price, though, Del. You know that, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of bad about that. Like
40K. If I give you 40K right now, would you take that snake? Cash.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
But I'm
saying no. Woo! All right, but hey, there you go. There's a feeler for anyone else to get fucking froggy. Holy shit.
Dale, where do we go next with the snake, bro?
Yeah, good question.
I mean, a lot of different places. I've got some stuff coming from the acid stuff and the GHI stuff. So both of those I'd like to see in there. I would definitely like to see that in Exanthic. DG. I mean,
okay, let me stop you at DG, right? Because overall, do you feel like DG's helping puzzle pattern, or is it going to be hit or miss with some of the stuff overall?
I feel like DG is reducing the puzzle pattern to a certain extent, but I feel like that if you put the right codoms in there, it'll help it, which I think Black Pastel is one of the better ones we've seen.
Yeah. Orange Dream also.
Orange Dream hands down. I've got a decent amount of Orange Dream Hypo puzzle stuff.
Do you guys remember when ODYB was like fucking popping? Like ODYB was like being set on almost every fire post. And I gotta tell you, I feel like Black Pastel OD is like that new era that we're in right now, where dude, Black Pastel is something you just don't want to sleep on. First and foremost, go ahead, Amelia.
Hey, it's still popping, but we're using another word. It's scrambling.
I think that's calico het pie you're talking about.
What?
Damn, son. Woo!
Hey, let me tell you, KDF hit a badass Cine Sugar puzzle that is scrambling like a motherfucker, bro.
I love I love Calico. I've tried getting it into my puzzle for a couple of years now. I haven't had any luck because the girl just hasn't gone. And personally, I like cinnamon too. So
Yeah.
I have no hate for cinnamon. I think there's still a ton of. I think people are sleeping on cinnamon.
Yeah, Black Pastel took the what do you call it? The torch and ran, bro.
It did, but I still think there's a spot for cinnamon. I think it's just a softer version. It's almost like a chocolate version of Black Pastel.
My thing though is like, show me a cinnamon that ages well.
I've got some that look great.
With what in it?
Not a whole lot. I mean, they're just really like cinnamon, like head ultramels and stuff like that.
With good patterning, like you could see because I know with cinnamon,
pretty adults.
Yeah. You know what I think with my thing though is I had a lot of pewter shit. I think that's why.
You don't want pastel in it.
Yeah. Now I remember why I wasn't too thrilled about my cinnamon project back then because of fucking pastel. So that makes sense. Now that I remember that now. I want to ask you, Dale, because since we're on the topic of incomplete dominance, like what are some incomplete dominance very important to you, still to this day? Like, and it can be anything that you don't even have yet that you want to bring into the mix. But if not, then it's cool. But yeah, tell me some important, like powerful incomplete dominance for your projects that you think are vital.
As far as stuff that I have that I'm like working, honestly, Calico is one of my like favorites right now. Chocolate. I like chocolate a lot. I've got it in some projects.
You got Wookiee?
I do not have Wookiee because I have chocolate.
Wow. Look at me, little smile, that fucker. Hey, do now,
they look different? I mean, do anything different? I'm gonna stick with what I got.
Yeah, I don't know. So you say
no 5 minute breeder here. Okay, no YouTube regurger here. Just saying.
Maybe they are different. I mean, it doesn't make any difference to me. If I have one, I'm just gonna. If it does the same thing, who cares?
That's been my point. That if you have one, why have the other? That's all. You know, I don't care which one.
Well,
I got chocolate. I like chocolate. So
I have both. I have both, and I like chocolate a lot more because I see differences.
I like what chocolate does. So I have I have a decent amount of chocolate.
Yeah.
I have a little
Speaking of the chocolate stuff, I have an ovulation. I have a shot at chocolate Hypo DG puzzles. I mean, it's a long shot, but
oh my god, I was all like thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, how did you not go for any chocolate stuff this year? And I forgot I fucking did. And I don't even know what day it is. God, man, I'll tell you what, man, I know I'm making some sick ass ball python stuff. I just don't know what it is. I forgot. but dude, I got some really cool I have a potential because I tried this last year and I missed out, but this year it's looking good. And I'm trying to make some either super gravel chocolate clowns or highway chocolate clowns. Could be potential. Yeah, that could be potential.
I'd like to see that.
Even though I had the last clutch fucking whiffed big time. But anyways, what are you gonna say, Emilio?
That's gonna be dope, bro. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I will say chocolate's one of my favorite incomplete dominants for sure. Okay, but question for you though, Del, going super with it. Is that important to you? Like, do you feel like super chocolate is the game plan for any chocolate project?
I love super chocolate.
Same. Yeah.
I mean,
any wobbles?
I've only produced. I think I've only produced one super chocolate,
and it was fine.
I've never seen any wobbles or anyone. I have never heard anyone else say anything about super chocolates wobbling or super black.
I heard somebody in the chats. I forgot what episode it was. I noticed it.
Yeah, we had someone say it, but I mean, I've never heard that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could believe it, and I've heard it as well, but
okay.
I don't think that it wobbles to the extent of like a spider. So you might get some head shaking or something on some of the combos. And then some of your spiders, you got corkscrewing, and then your super spot nose, they're definitely wonky. Like,
And your little head tilt.
head
Looking
tilt,
at you like
head tilt, some rolling. I mean, I made some. What were they? Spider inchy super gravels. Literally, like, I opened the tub and they were on their back doing the worm. I was like, what the hell is this?
holy shit. Yeah.
So
I had a Hidden Gene Woma combo on my table that one of my closest homies produced this year, right? And I had it on the table for him, and a little girl comes up and says, "Hey, what the hell's wrong with him?" I'm like, okay, yep, never again.
yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean,
Yeah.
they eat great, they breed great. Like, I mean, how can we say what they feel? I don't know. They probably feel fine. I don't know. They seem to live fine.
I wish we could talk to him. Like, hey, you doing all right?
Right. But I mean,
Dude. Okay, but that was I'll never forget the day. Like when I was I talked about this before I even really knew what a recessive incomplete dominant was. I was just buying shit. When I found out what Craigslist was, and like I found out opportunities of buying killer bees, fucking lemon blast, like, dude, all the cool visual looking shit I was buying at that
pinstripe off of Craigslist one time.
And I had pinstripe in the mix, but I didn't have no issues with my pinstripe. It was just the killer bee stuff, like the queen,
the spider stuff.
The spider stuff. And I'll never forget, man, when I had I had like 20 of them, and I came in to show my friend like all my snakes, and literally all of them, and you could see right through the fucking tubs, they're all doing this and like going to the ceiling. And I don't know how I didn't notice it before walking in at night. And I think we were drinking. It was like late at night. It was like 2 a.m. And I was just like, oh, fucked up. And I was like, check them out. And I thought I was just seeing things. I thought I was like hallucinating. I'm like, why are
am I tripping?
I was like, why are they all doing that? I wasn't telling them that. I was acting normal. Like, but in my head, I'm like, why are they doing this? Like, they're all doing this. Like, it was like,
yeah, they call it corkscrewing.
I was like, fuck this DTD shit. I don't want none of this shit. And so that's what I did, the more homework on it, and realized, dude, you got a bunch of shit you don't want to breed, man. Let's figure it out. And yeah, they all found homes, and yeah, fucking got ones that didn't do that. And now I feel happy.
Yeah,
but
I have no spider left in my collection. I still like them. I think they're awesome.
Yeah, the only thing I have remotely related to spider, well, obviously chocolate, because chocolate's in that milk. Chocolate, right? Chocolate, spot nose.
There's a ton of stuff in that complex.
Yeah.
That is highly vital. Like we need for most of the combos we're making now.
Yeah, just got to be careful with it, that's all.
Yeah.
Some of you don't want a super. I mean, purposely I wouldn't super spot nose. But sometimes you might have to. I mean,
everyone has pairings where they might have something that's not what they want to hit.
Well, here's something that is, I don't think I've hid this from this show yet, but I'll tell you right now, it sucks because it was a huge fucking like passion of mine. But super GHI shit, I'm good. I don't want to deal with that.
Me too.
Too much weird fucking eye shit and just like not getting big. Like, they're all not all like that, but there's some weird things with super GHI.
Everyone I've produced has skipped its first shed.
Yeah, weird shit, dude.
They grow slow.
Yeah.
Dale, what else have you gone through? Because me and MJ, we had fully slugged out clutches from super GHIs, and let me tell you, man, in my 20 years, full slug outs are very rare.
My first one.
First time ever raised a. I don't have any super GHIs as far as breeders.
Okay.
I've only produced probably, I want to say 4, maybe. I kind of stayed away from it, honestly.
I produced 4, and all 4.
And I've never raised any of them.
All 4 of them skipped their sheds, and they gave me the hardest. They gave me the hardest time of any ball python babies ever.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna nip it in the butt.
Yeah.
Same. So,
Same.
well, I don't want to go off on a wild tangent here, but what do you think about the lace stuff being attached to that gene?
Ooh, yeah, let's get to that. I don't know. Okay, hold on. So why would white lace be white lace if that's the case? Like white lace is.
Well, you can do white lace and you can do super GHI. You just can't do white lace super GHI if that's the truth.
Like meaning you can't make it because they're allelic or whatever.
Well,
right?
yeah, you can only do one or the other, or you can make a GHI white lace.
But Joel was on the show last week, and he was telling me he could noticeably see lace and GHI in the combination.
So yes, so it's the combo you can see together. That's not the issue. But if you were to breed a white lace or a lace GHI to a normal, you would make half GHIs and you make half white lace if it's like they're saying, like a super, but you could never make a
super GHI
lace, or you could never make a super lace GHI, or you could never make a super lace super GHI or anything like that.
Well, I'm okay with that because fuck super GHI. I don't. There's kick rocks. I'm good.
But I'm just saying, are the white laces, the supers, are they good?
I don't. Good question. I mean,
GHI having a problem?
I should ask Justin that because nobody probably has as much white lace as he does, right?
I don't have any lace, so I
only CV Exotics has more.
Who?
Only CV Exotics has the originator of the gene.
CV Exotics.
CV, that's the person with the most white lace. They started it.
But they're the ones that sent you a bullshit one, right?
Many people.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they're maintenance feeders. I don't know, man. I don't know enough about what we're talking about right now. All I know is that
I don't either, so I don't want to go.
They do very well. They do very well when they are bred into other genes. Yeah. And you get away from that original bloodline.
I think here's the thing. I think GHI is so powerful just by itself. Like GHI is great without having to go super. But if I have lace, I'm going white lace for sure. Because I've seen enough white lace where that's where I want to go. But I also don't want fucking, deep fucking goddamn snakes. Like I don't have time for ball python handicap snakes right now. Like I want solid fucking projects,
I agree. I still love GHI. I don't have lace, period. So
sadly, there's things that we aren't told that we have to find out ourselves. That's what me and MJ found out with super GHIs. The lace stuff, I don't have it right now, but I am waiting on the perfect animal to get again so I could work it into my Exantic projects. I fucking love white lace stuff. I just need the right animal to fall into my, into my view,
I still wouldn't stay away from lace. Just like I still love GHI. Just don't super it. I mean,
yeah.
And from what I've seen, all the white lace stuff seems to be fine, but all the super GHI seem to be fine in the beginning too.
Exactly, because I went a good 3-4 years like manifesting super GHI stuff, not even knowing there was all these issues. Because guess what?
The ones I produced have not done well.
Yeah, right. And here's the thing, man. Not a lot of people want to be upfront about that shit, especially if they need to sell it. Like, who's gonna tell you, oh my God, these super GHIs are going to shit? Like when it's like their foundation, you know what I mean? And that's why I feel like not a lot of us knew what the hell super GHIs were doing because we weren't being told. Like we were just being sold. You know what I mean?
They're gonna tell you after they get their investment back.
Yeah. By the way, don't breed them to each other.
I mean, they're not worth anything anymore now.
No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about anything that has a problem out there. You're not gonna hear it. So everyone made their money back.
It's true, dude.
You're right.
It's ruthless. And I don't know. That's why it's kind of like it's not easy sometimes when people are looking at you to display a project that they know you're working on, and when you hit it, and you're like, fuck, God damn it. I'm gonna wait 6 months before I post this. Oh man, but this
didn't come out the way I wanted it to.
Yeah. All right, listen, we got more topics. We're gonna run to a commercial break real quick. So guys, please hit that like button, sit tight. We'll be right back. Sorry for the interruption, folks, but a quick word from our sponsors. Green tree pythons, emerald tree boas, and plenty other arboreal snakes have been quite the popularity here at the Trap Talk Reptile Network, which brings me to today's sponsor, the Reptile Perch. Head over to the reptileperch.com and Reptile Perch on Instagram. See what type of design PVC perch is best for your arboreal reptile. But first and foremost, I would also check out David Brom's Green Tree Python availability on the website. And you can also check out his Instagram just to stay current on any projects or any productions that he posts. Thank you so much, David Brahms, for your ongoing support. Looking forward to seeing what you have to show in the 2025 season. When you think about building a good community and being a leader of that community, nobody comes to mind better than Mark Hager over at Texas Chondros. That's right. Make sure you head over to TX Chondros on Instagram and also head over to Mark's website. See what he has available Green Tree Python wise, and be ready for quite the 2025 Green Tree Python breeding season out of Mark Hager. He's a veteran in the Green Tree Python game, one of the best and nicest breeders in the Green Tree Python game. He's been putting on the whole state of Texas for as long as I've known him. So if you want to see all the amazing other chondro keepers out of the state of Texas, another good reason to go follow Mark Hager over at TX Chondros on Instagram. And again, head over to his website, texaschondros.com. You can find all the links in the description below. Thank you so much, Mark Hager, for supporting the trap. Cheers. Sorry for the interruption, folks, but a quick word from our sponsors. You know, longevity is one of the biggest things I strive for when it comes to thinking about being a part of the reptile industry. That's why I'm very proud about today's sponsor, Mark Bailey over at Mark Bailey Reptiles. 40 plus years, full-time reptile keeper, enthusiast. This guy, you can catch all his amazing ball python projects on Morph Market. So make sure you head over to Morph Market, and that's Mark Bailey Reptiles on Morph Market. See what he has available currently. And I gotta tell you one thing, he's one of the biggest and most respected ball python breeders we have today in the ball python game. So shout out to Mark Bailey over at Mark Bailey Reptiles. Thank you for all the support. And again, make sure you head over to his account on Morph Market, see what he has available. Thank you so much, Mark Bailey over at Mark Bailey Reptiles. If you want to be organized, if you want to be cutting edge in the ball python game, then you don't want to miss this. Shout out to today's sponsor, and that's Clutch, #1 ball python organization app in the game. No better place to start off than by using this app. Clutch is an organization app that helps you organize all your ball python projects. It also helps your peers and your fellow community members look at what you possibly have coming for the upcoming ball python season, what you have currently available on Morph Market. It's so awesome to be ahead of the game by using organization app like Clutch. Thank you so much, the entire Clutch team, amazing team over at Clutch. If I were you, I would head over to Clutch's Instagram account, and I would also head over to their website, try it out, see how it works for you. But especially if you're just now coming into this, before you build your reptile collection, I would do it organized, and I would do it with Clutch. Thank you, Clutch, for being so amazing. Excited to hear what Clutch has to bring in the near future. Cheers. All right, back at it. And wanted to ask you, Del, you brought up Exantic. Obviously, you work Hypo. So what's up with the True Ghost stuff?
Uh-huh.
Tell me, what are you doing with it?
Well, I mean, I had 3 shots at True Ghost puzzles this year, and I missed. So
that's the main direction with your True Ghost stuff? Because obviously, if you throw another Recessive in True Ghost, that's like next level powerful shit right there. So puzzle True Ghost is like the first thing you feel like you could hit?
Yeah, so that's the majority of what I have for the True Ghost stuff right now. I definitely plan on taking it further than that. I mean, it's honestly, I looked at it years ago, and I should have done it then, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Mostly because nobody cared about it, and I guess I was.
Yeah. I mean,
more
like,
focused
hey,
on like
Dale,
chasing
you were
stuff
like,
that mattered than stuff that didn't, and I should have.
Yeah.
Dale, you were like all of us.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. A lot of people go through, like, who could really predict what that really was going to do at that time? It's kind of what makes ball pythons what it is. Like, there's some things that are just slept on until motherfuckers are getting slapped in the face with it. And I feel like that's Exantic up and coming right now. It's cool that you hit Exantic puzzle. I didn't even know you hit this. This is sick. Even though you missed a Hypo, bro, like, this is really cool looking right here.
It's 66% posset, so it's posset Hypo, Like,
you're testing it, right? I'm assuming.
It's really
I
bright.
haven't. Yes, I haven't, but I'm going to. And then I hit 1.1 on the True Ghost, that are also 66% het for the puzzle.
Yeah.
And then I have also, I mean, it was 3 clutches, so I had 3 shots at him this year and I missed.
This is
So
it.
I've got,
It's one of the True Ghosts right here.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, blue tint. I love it. God,
Yeah, they came out fantastic. So I have the True Ghosts that are past at Hypo. I've got a Hypo puzzle that if I had to bet my life on it, she's probably had Xanthic. She is far different than any other Hypo puzzle I've ever made. So I'm pretty sure she's het. I'm going to test her as well. And then I've got, I don't know, Xanthics that are past double het. I've got Hypos that are past double het.
Cool. Okay, I just want to stop you real quick, Dale, because the awesome thing about, regardless you hitting what you were trying to hit or not, these are huge stepping stones. Like
They are.
These holdbacks right here, bro. Oh, it's just a matter of time. Especially like the ones that are males and whatever. Like, I definitely could feel in my bones you're hitting some visual crazy shit by next year, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. And that's,
So,
a year of the ball python game, when you've been doing it, as long as you guys ain't shit. You can fucking blink a year. A year just goes by. It's crazy.
So yeah, so that Xanthic puzzle, I mean, let's just say he's not het Hypo.
So fucking amazing.
I could still do so much with that male.
Yeah, you sure can.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a bunch of Hypo puzzle and like Hypo combo het that are het puzzle. I could put him on. I could make Hypo puzzle combo het Xanthic stuff from him. So,
yeah.
Let's hope that he's het. But
I think he's super bright and he's got the patterns kind of tight too. So I'd say it's a high probability.
I like it.
Bro, let me tell you, I get tricked into that stuff too.
Oh, I mean, I held back 1.2 of the. You saw. I mean, I showed you, right? They're insane looking. They're trick, their double hat Hypo puzzle, their 50% het clown, which I don't care about, but the female that I use is het clown, and she's from my original stock, and she's insane looking, exceptional quality. Like, if you're on my IG, if you go right around that post, you can pull up the one of them I just posted.
Which one? Where's that at again?
Right there to the pinstripe Xanthic. Yeah, that. I think you just clicked on it. Yep.
That right here?
Damn.
Okay, guys, remind me again, Trick is also what, please? My fucking
Trick is Hurricane.
Thank you.
Yeah, same shit.
So tell me that doesn't look like a super Hurricane.
Yeah, can we just call it Hurricane, please?
I like that.
Why do we have to fucking use
it? But let me just go out on a thing here. Trick was the original Hurricane. Trick was before Hurricane.
So you're saying fuck Hurricane, it should be called Trick.
I'm saying that Hans came over here and fucking bought some Trick shit, and he went back there and he worked it. And I'm not saying that for working it and making it something, but I'm saying he worked that shit and he made it.
The fucking Europeans, dude.
But
my God.
I'm saying that Trick was the original version. And
that's, well, you know what? Then you have a reason to fucking call it Trick. I support that, Dale. I really do. Because you know what, Hans? I got an issue with you. I'm just kidding.
I don't care, man.
I'm just kidding. No, but dude, that's unfortunate, bro, because names are everything in this. It's whatever name is the most trendy.
I call it as what I bought it as. And I mean,
God damn.
I like that right there, bro.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing though. Like, this guy this has to be figured out. This has to be figured out.
I mean, you can't tell me that animal looks better than 99% of the Hurricanes you see on the market.
Damn, Dale, you went high there, bro.
I don't blame him though, because
I love that animal. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, but
I have 3 of them that look just like that.
Nobody's really
And I have the mother that looks just like that.
Hey,
nobody's really listening. Nobody is really talking about Trick. I'm telling you, it's all it's hurricane this, hurricane that,
bro. I need a female.
I will make you something from it. I had an extra female, and I ended up selling her. Sundog Serpents bought that other female from me.
That thing is crazy, bro.
I'm telling anyone out there who really has a passion for a Trick, you need to come fucking support this homie Dell right now, because he's all by himself. He's all alone, showing off this sick ass Trick shit, and he knows the truth, and the truth is undisputed. Come together. Let's do a Trick episode and really tell the true story about Trick.
I'm just saying. I mean, like I said, you show the shit, and I mean, speak for your production.
100%, and that's a fucking badass looking snake right there. Let's let the record reflect.
I made a super Trick pet clown female. Unfortunately, one of the only animals I ever lost during shipping. She was phenomenal.
Hey, so before I lose my train of thought, the other day, Will was on date with Dave on Friday night with Bob, Dave, and a few others.
Yeah, I just watched that today while I was putting snakes away.
He was saying that going forward, he's gonna use that one copy of Clown to trick out puzzle shit even more.
Yeah, so I don't know. I was considering. I don't know if those 3 that I kept are het puzzle or are het clown or not.
Yeah. I have a clutch that has het clown bouncing in there with puzzle, and I was like, damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was thinking the same. I don't know if those are het clown or not, but I know that I had the mother from that, because I bought, a buddy of mine had that collection. He got his original Trick. I'm talking like way back when we first started getting in. He had a Trick that he bought from Dan Wolf, who got out, and he made that the female that I also bought, which was the Trick het clown, which is the girl that I made most of my stuff from. But I ended up getting the Trick mother and the Trick het clown from him, and that's where all my Trick stuff comes from. So it comes from that original female that comes from that original stock.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
And I have not added one other animal in there. Everything I've made has come from that original female.
All right, so we might have talked about this in the past, but what I've been saying on the podcast a lot is that when I look at the overall body of work, I feel like Hans's Hurricanes were selectively bred more and bred into more
better quality animals,
nicer animals, bro.
Selectively bred. I would agree with you 1,000% on that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I have to say about what Hans did, making it an investment gene, where all the high end guys bred.
He made them notice it.
Yeah.
I agree. So, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's what happened here. You know.
So but that's no different than Justin taking Red Stripe and making people notice it.
Yeah.
Like he focused on that, and he made that a priority.
Yeah, but he didn't change. He didn't change the name Red Stripe though. He kept it Red Stripe.
Which exactly that. So I was going to get to that. So why couldn't Hans have just taken taken Trick and made it relevant?
Because it made it more valuable.
Changing the name.
He made it more valuable. It's honestly, it's a genius marketing thing, but but also it's not legit either. It's just a line. So it should have been like a Hans Trick line, or like it should have just been kept Trick, but a Hans line of Trick.
He could have just made it relevant.
Yeah, I agree.
He came over here and he purchased for America. I would bet $1 million he knew what he was doing.
100%. No, listen,
So-
I don't knock the hustle. Good on you, buddy. You fucking
A lot
Yeah,
of people
you can make it. If you can make the gene relevant, then by all means. But don't rename it and then make up some bullshit story about it.
Oh boy. Hey, a lot of people know what they're doing in this game, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
It comes out, buddy.
I mean, it does, and
nowadays,
and everybody gives him flowers for it. So I don't know.
Yeah,
it's what it is.
It's all
I'm
good.
Call it what I call it.
I think it has zero effect on what you're about to do anyway. So who gives a fuck? Like your work is going to speak volumes for itself, regardless. And I just think, you know, because your story, what you're saying, man, like it makes sense why you wouldn't want to fucking go a route where you're like, dude, I'm sticking to the original snake that I purchased, which was a trick, and that's what this project is, regardless who took what over to wherever and fucking renamed it. And so
let the quality speak for itself.
Yeah, and that's it, bro. You know, Miguel's always said, fucking buy cool shit, breed cool shit, sell cool shit. That's it. Yep. So I got to ask you though, obviously, what's a super trick? Is it just a super trick? Because isn't a hurricane to a hurricane a tornado or what is it?
Well, if you want to go by Hansa's name, it's a Hayabusa. But I mean, I would just call it a super trick. But
can't call it like a super hoe or something, or
super trick and yow.
I mean, who wants to dive into names?
What? Kiki?
Kiki. I will never call the G-Stripe Pana Kiki. I'm just
I refuse. Honestly, that made me stay away from G-Stripe because that name. I'm not gonna
I just hate Drake, bro. So that
I was working that project before the thing was ever made. So I mean, I made my POS double heads probably 3 or 4 years before the visual was ever made. So
yeah.
Technically the visual was made in Europe somewhere like 2 years prior. So
oh yeah. Damn.
I think we should give some of these names a certain timeline where, okay, you need to eventually have some sort of shed test proof to back up this name. And if it's not here by this date, the name does not exist. And all your fucking shit is it's fraudulence.
You know what? People have stopped using the name a little bit.
What name?
People stopped using the name a little bit. Yeah, people have left the Kiki name behind.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, who would? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't blame them. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What a name! Like, no, sorry. Make this less is more. I feel like. I've already entertained this idea to Darian, and obviously it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot harder than it sounds. But man, just being able to make a vote somehow across the community with ball pythons and eliminate some of these fucking names out of the picture. That's
going to be very hard, though.
It would, because you have people who just love the fuck what they love, and they're not going to change no matter what. But Morph Market will be like, there's no choice. That name does not exist here.
I think that'll be fun, bro. I think that'll be something that the community, some people might not like it, right? But I think it might be something where everyone rallies and votes and
votes. The votes speak. Speak for themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to get people to participate, which I think they would. I think that would be I think a lot of people would come together for that, because we're not the only ones who's over some of these fucking names having 17 different names for one fucking gene. You know what I mean?
As far as the single genes, though, I think you can go to maybe what's a better name, but shouldn't it go to what was the original name?
Okay, well, I got to ask you, what's original from your guys' understanding of the history, Banana or Coral Glow?
They literally came out at the exact same time.
That's bullshit. Why? Like, why Coral Glow? I don't get it. Banana sounds fucking perfect.
Banana's perfect, bro.
Why Coral Glow? I don't
get it. So I
could
see, and again, you're going to step on people's toes, but I guess I could see that maybe like vote on one or the other. But I mean, I don't know. You got people that put time into it. Like Confusion and Acid came out at the same time, and supposedly they're not the same thing, but I have a hard time believing that.
Hey.
And I'm good friends with Josh, and I know what Josh put into that project.
Yeah.
So I was very well along for that entire ride. And I mean, so I don't know how you take that away from somebody.
I don't know, especially when Justin likes the name Coral Glow over banana. Oh,
I prefer the name Coral Glow personally.
God damn it! All right, let's switch the subject here, guys. So now we're gonna see. This is what we're gonna run into issues.
Hold on, I have something to say. I like the banana name better, but
I'll
take one name. I don't give a shit. But
too.
I had a breeder.
Simplify it.
Check this shit out, Dale. I had a breeder like 3 years ago tell me to my face that this guy breeds. You know, it's not no flout. You know what I mean? He's like, nah, bro. Coral Glow's different. It's better.
It's not. So most of these genes are the same thing. It's just it depends on the lineage that it came from. Like,
what's he?
He's
like
line breeding.
He's like, this banana has 23 freckles. This
bro. I looked at him and I just
shut up. You're tripping, bro.
Pick out 500 normals, and they're all going to look different.
Yeah.
So, and they're all going to pass on some of their
differences,
genes.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you bred it into in the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah. And
some are going to be darker, some are going to get lighter. I mean, the pattern's going to be different.
I mean, if you think about it, everything came from a normal. Like, if we talk about the very first creation of ball python, pretty sure it was a normal. It was a classic. And then the more you kind of breed it back into each other, eventually some freaky shit's going to go down. And that's when some mutations start popping off. I'm just saying, with certain things that you breed, like, that's why I feel like at some point there is going to be a fucking pied chondro that's going to pop up sometime in our life or something. I don't know. You got to understand, chondros are nowhere nearly worked as much as ball pythons are. Not yet. But you never know, dude. I'm just saying, the more you do freaky shit like this, freaky shit happens. So, and you're right. Like, if you get a bunch of normals and you get the unique looking normals,
it's all polygenic traits.
Exactly. Yeah. Which makes this game so fun. You know what I mean? Like whatever isn't as hot right now, 2 years from now, it could be a completely different ball game, which we've seen with Red Stripe and other fucking projects and look at True Ghost. Like you said, how many years ago could this True Ghost shit could have been untapped? It could have been.
I looked at True Ghost on tables probably about 8 to 10 years ago and was like, that's a beautiful animal. I was like, I think they were like $800 to $1,000 maybe 8 to 10 years ago. Nobody cared about them.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna chase the next big dream, like the next big gene. So
I mean, you could say the same thing about DG. No one gave a shit about DG.
That's a fact. I mean, because I remember I was so hypo over DG in 2017. I remember at a reptile show seeing DG stuff, seeing hypo stuff. And mind you, the hypo had incomplete dominant, had other stuff in it, and it was more like just a DG. So I thought, like, oh my God, this hypo is way better. But man,
when I got into ball pythons, I wouldn't touch a hypo. They were trash.
They were trash. See, to me, they weren't. That's what's crazy. But now, okay. So what's crazy, dude? I just talked about this with Mark Bailey. Like, we've been kind of giving hypo a lot of flowers for like the last 2 years, and I still love hypo, but we're starting to get to a position where we know hypo does not belong in everything, because hypo does fucking fuck with some pattern.
It doesn't belong in albino genes. It belongs in everything else.
Well, albino just don't belong in there here, period. So I don't give a fuck.
Hey, let me explain Dale's comment, okay? Back in the day, bro, hypos used to be $75 on the table, bro.
No,
yeah, nobody wanted to touch hypo.
Nobody wanted that.
People were selling 100% hypos, not saying that they were hypo. They were keeping that out. They were hiding it. The Bells did that a lot, I heard. And that's why a lot of people who have Bells pied shit. Like, I had hypo pied shit pop up all because it was in there and I had no clue. And the person who originally bought it was sold as like it didn't have any hypo in it. And so all 3 pied females I bought from them ended up being hypo, which was awesome because that's what I want.
Now you're thinking like,
no, I'm happy. I was like, dude. I mean, Milo, you saw that ODYB GHI hypo pie that I produced.
Yeah.
Okay, that female's doing
great.
I've
said it before on the podcast. We all fucked up leaving hypo behind, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
I wish I'd have gotten hypo earlier.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's like, got to have it all. When we're talking hypo DG shit, those things belong together. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Like you're doing yourself a disservice not putting hypo into DG because they do help each other out. Like they have their powers, but dude, when they're together, it's like fucking fine wine, dude.
I would still take hypo over DG though at this point.
That's heavy. I mean, due to where my projects are, I would have to agree with you. I'm more hypo focused than I am DG, but DG still like, man, I still want to make that shit. I'll tell you.
Yeah, still super relevant. I mean,
yeah.
I work them evenly, man. I like them both a lot.
But are you heading towards DG and hypo being together throughout the future of your project?
Yeah.
80%,
yeah, which is smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott, and that's why I feel the same with white lace and lace, because I saw enough white lace adult shit where I'm like, dude, that's fucking pretty. Like I want that. You know what I mean? God forbid they don't have super GHI issues, which fucking day by day we'll find out. So
I don't have any yet. I need to get some. But...
Okay, but hold on. Let's say that we get to the white lace position where super GHI is at, and here we are on a podcast, and we're all saying, dude, all my white lace is fucked up. Who do we blame? Who do we talk? Who do we sit down and be like, why didn't you tell us? Is it Justin or that other fucking underfeeder people, whatever the fuck their names are? Who do we speak to about?
I mean, hold up. I'm gonna tell you this right now. They admit to maintenance feeding all their animals. I have the freaking message.
Still terrible. I don't care if they admit it.
They answered me. We have thousands of animals and maintenance feed.
Who is this? Who is this? I
don't want to keep saying their name, bro, because
you already said it, so just repeat it.
Just text me later.
The originator of the lace gene is CV Exotics.
Thank you.
The key to lace is getting other genes and other blood into those animals, and that's what's been done overall. What I would tell anyone out there is don't buy from CV Exotics.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. I had a really bad experience.
Yeah.
And I know many people that have had bad experiences.
And okay. And we even mentioned on the show with Joel that the rumor is the lace had a rough start because of this.
Yes.
And that's why some of these laces they're almost like dwarf. Like they're almost like smaller than some other, morphs that are like leopard, for instance, right? Leopard's a fucking beast of a morph. Like a lot of leopards are big, right? Laces, I have one, and it's kind of dwarfy. Not gonna lie, it's fat, but it's not long. It's not long at all.
I would go out on a limb and say if it's dwarfy, I don't necessarily think that maintenance feeding is probably the problem. I think it might be genetics at that point.
Maybe. But I don't know. But that's not the issue.
Because that sounds very GHI, like super GHI, not GHI. GHIs go great. I've never had a problem with a single gene GHI. Oh,
you got eggs from your girl, right? You got eggs from your girl, MJ?
Me? Which one? The lace girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 8 eggs. Yeah. From
that's great. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
A single gene GHI does fantastic.
I'm just gonna say what I know and what I've heard. I really don't know about the other stuff. I don't. I wish I had an adult female. I don't. So I mean.
Okay. Whatever it is.
Dwarfy stuff sounds super GHI to me.
So more genetic, more not underfed, right? But possibly. Okay. Well, hold on though. Like
I'm not gonna say 100% because I don't know. Like I don't have anything to prove that. But from what I've heard from super GHIs, yes, that sounds.
Here's a good point right here, dude. So there was a huge topic of conversation going on in the super dwarf game that some of these super dwarfs were fed a certain way to keep them a certain size. And that's what, like, there was an argument that some of these aren't real pure fucking super dwarfs. Like there was something else in the mix. And some of these people got exposed for it, which is why another reason why I want nothing to do with it.
I don't think that has anything to do with
feeding.
No, I think that it doesn't really matter how you feed an animal in the beginning, as long as it's eating. In all honesty, from what I've seen,
So you're saying
I think they could have a slow start. You could feed it lightly or whatever you want to do, and it'll explode and it'll do exactly what it wants to do down the road.
I don't agree with that because I'm telling you right now, if a chondro is set back feeding wise at a certain
I'm not talking about chondros though.
I'm talking anything could get stunted at a certain point. If something is being fed slowly and a lot different than the others, it's going to be behind the fucking ball for sure, especially if you keep it slow.
But it's not done it long term, I don't think.
Year after year, they're going to be smaller. If you keep doing that generationally, they are going to get smaller.
Never feed it, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what this under.
Yeah, but if you fed it light for a year and then you bumped it up, I think it would do just fine.
Light. I mean, I'm with MJ. I feel like an animal should have an appropriately sized meal once a week. What we're talking about.
I mean, I agree with that.
What we're talking about, Dale, I think there's people that are feeding that animal maybe twice a month, once a month. And I think that has long-term impact on the animal.
Well, yeah. So that's not consistent feeding. I agree with that. Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'd say about that. Any animal, I feel like you got to get the animal in a rhythm to freaking grow.
It needs to eat on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
Or it's I don't know, its digestive system, its whole clock is off.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you another thing. Let me tell you another thing that was happening to these quote unquote supposed to be pure super dwarfs that were just mainly underfed. A lot of these babies don't live; they die. I wonder why? Because they're all fucked up the insides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. I know for a fact if you want to keep something smaller and you want to feed it less from the get go, it's gonna stay small. Okay, and of course,
you're not feeding it; it's not gonna grow.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, if somebody wants to purposely keep something small, they could do that if that's their goal, if that's what they want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like you said, if you give it a year where you're blasting it with food, it will grow too. But is it going to grow as big as its sibling that was always on a fucking good feeding schedule? No, it's going to be behind somehow. It's not going to be
back. Let's also hit the other side of it, right? If you're constantly feeding an animal like heavy, that's not good for it either. I mean,
you can definitely again, it depends on the species.
Yeah. You could definitely overdo it.
You can definitely overdo it, especially when you get into boas and stuff like that. I mean, as a baby, yeah, you want to feed them once a week, but I don't feed my adult boas once a week. So,
yeah. So, all right, I'm going to have a wrap-up question, and we'll get to Emilio's wrap-up topic and question. But obviously, Dale, okay, you, 2000, remind me what year you came into the game again?
I have no idea.
It's been that long? You don't know?
I was going to ask you that too, Dale.
2008? 07?
That's a good question. Yeah, roughly around there, probably.
07, 08? God damn.
Yeah.
God damn. Hey, Dale. Yeah, you do a little, smoke a little?
I don't know. I don't. I have to go back and look at it. But I was doing.
You just got thinking about it.
Corn snakes then, mostly when I first got in.
All right, so you've seen a lot. Okay, I guess that's where I'm getting at. You've seen a lot of ups and downs in the markets. Where do you see things headed in the next 5 years with ball pythons? You feel like even 5 years from now, we're going to be seeing the amount of people checking in and checking out? Or do you think that's going to slow down a little bit and we are going to keep a lot of the people coming into the game now? I'm just curious what you're trying to predict in the next 5 years as far as growth in the hobby goes.
I think we will see I don't think we'll see a huge decline or anything like that. I think we'll see a different market. I think we'll see probably not crazy. I mean, you'll still have your people that spend a lot of money. I think we'll see a lot of people who are as far as doing shows right now, I see a huge pet market.
Yeah.
So I think you'll see those people start to evolve into people that want to actually learn about breeding. And then that market will kind of develop into a more like diverse, kind of where we are now, but not like, you're not going to see the market go crazy insane, I don't think, in the next 5 years anyways, as far as
what we saw,
like,
what we've seen during COVID.
Yeah, no COVID. No, that's not a realistic market. Like,
yeah,
nobody saw that coming.
Right.
So this market's kind of roughly around where I remember it when I kind of started to get into it.
Right.
So pretty stuff's gonna sell between the, I don't know, $100 to $1,000 range or something. And then you're still going to have your random people who are going to be your investment people, and they're still going to spend money.
Right.
Outside of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we need to continue to develop that next round of
we do. That's exactly right. You just have to get the next people that are excited. I mean, I sold a couple this past weekend. They bought them as pets. It was 2 animals, but it was $900. Like,
that adds up.
So
it's awesome.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. All right, what you got from Big E?
All right, man. Dale, I know your collection, what you're hitting very well, but I want to know, what is that animal that you can't wait to hit in the next 5 years? Like that one that popped in your head, like right now.
Honestly, I don't even know. 5 years is so long.
All right, 3 years. I know you're going faster than some,
Yeah, I don't have exact animals, I guess. I have like projects. So I mean, like the Hypo puzzle stuff, I think like Super Orange Dream, Black Pastel, GHI, Acid Hypo puzzle, or something like that.
Damn.
Also getting like Xanthic into that mix. I mean, that's a longer term goal, but I mean, I have the pieces to work that in there. The same thing with DG. I have one shot at like the chocolate DG Hypo puzzle stuff this year, but I have girls for that project, so get DG into that mix. And then on the other hand, some of the stuff's been made, but like possibly this year I could do like Acid, Chocolate, Hypo DG or Hypo DG Clown or something like that.
That'd be sick.
So I don't think the girl's gonna go, but I mean that's kind of like stuff I'm working towards now. Obviously with more stuff coming, but
what do you
I can think of in the forefront?
All right, one last question. What do you think of Typhoon, Cosmos, some of these newer genes that are coming? Yeah, I keep saying Typhoon. What the fuck is wrong with me?
I don't know what you're trying to add more names. You want notoriety. You're trying to get popular.
My bad.
I'm just kidding.
Damn, I gotta stop that shit. Tornado and Cosmos. What do you think about those, man?
I like them. I think a lot of the stuff kind of looks similar to acid combos, personally, but I mean, I'm not going to invest in them right now. I mean, I think they're high priced for kind of what they do.
Yeah, Tornado is something I want in the future for sure.
I like them. Don't get me wrong. I like them. And if I was in an investment standpoint at this point, like I was looking for the next big thing, maybe I would, but I haven't really dumped any money recently. Yeah.
I mean, for me, I agree with you. It's going to be a minute.
Not because I don't agree with dumping the money, just because I'm kind of content where I'm at. Like,
yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
but hold on. Isn't it important to sit back and look like when you got to reinvest into your own projects? Like
Oh yeah, for sure. But
I need that right there. I need to go fucking swoop that. You know,
there's a couple things that I've looked at that I'm considering, but it's not any of those. Like I have so much already in my collection that I can build on. Like that I'm not looking for the next big thing. I'm not looking to dump the next $30,000 into something.
Yeah.
I'm looking to grow on what I currently have and then maybe add something that could benefit that project.
Yeah. That's what we're all doing. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this: I can't wait to see a tornado puzzle. Not, let me say that correctly.
Sure.
That's gonna be fucking phenomenal.
Awesome to Jeremy for being on the forefront of that stuff. Like,
yeah.
But I mean,
fucking lightning.
I have the mind to dump into it. So.
Yo, fucking Jeremy won the lotto with that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, he did. Isn't he supposed to come on the show? Aren't we supposed to discuss this here, Jeremy?
Yeah. Jeremy's coming on soon, bro.
Yeah, good for Jeremy. I fucking love Jeremy. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. Crazy.
And okay, yeah, I think I already asked what I asked, but awesome, dude. Good episode. Good to have you back here and kind of catch up on everything, Dell. We are going to do round 2 hot seat questions for you if you're cool with that. Not that you have a choice.
I was going to say, do I have a choice?
Yeah. All right, guys, do me a favor. Great episode. Appreciate all the hitters in the chats, Levance, all the awesome people. Let's get the likes up right now. Hot seat questions for the homie Dell. The round 2 hot seat questions. You know how these work, buddy. The quicker, the better. All right.
Let's go.
Hot questions coming in hot. Here we go, Dell. Where the fuck they go, dude? All right, here we go. All right. A cut or no cut?
No, I still cut most of them.
I'm going to ask you again. A cut or no cut?
Cut.
On what day?
Honestly, probably like 57 or 8, because most of my stuff don't pip till like 60.
This isn't really a hot seat question, but I'm going to ask this question because it's been really bothering me. What's your view on the way some of these fucking eggs are being cut? Like, I'm seeing the
horrific.
Bro, we talk about this little pause.
Yeah, I don't want to see
terrible.
I don't want to see a whole top cut off with veins in it.
That looks terrible, dude. We look fucking hard-headed. Don't
if
do
you
that.
do that, don't post it.
Yeah, do it for yourself in your own fucking basement, but don't post it, dude. That looks terrible. I'm so sorry, dude.
Nope, I agree.
Fuck the whole circle. It's like the whole, like someone just took a fucking machete and just went, and it's like, oh my, how'd you miss the head? I don't know. All right.
I see no blood in my eggs when I cut them.
No, and
cringy.
Since we got into it, let me say what my answer, we talked about this week, is imagine the stress that animal must be going through.
It's like, oh my God.
Starting out super high cortisol levels, like that shit cannot be good.
Just let them come out, dude. Listen, I cut. I'm not saying I don't cut, but holy shit. I try to leave the flap if I can. I want to just, what's in there? Cool. Yeah. And either way, you don't really know what's out.
It's a very small slit, and
a window.
Just chill, guys. That's it.
Yeah.
I get it. We're all excited, but just chill. It's coming out. Moving forward. Here we go. Red Chondro Neo or yellow Chondro Neo?
I mean, I would go with red, I guess, but I like them both.
Pure locality chondros or designer chondros?
I like the designers. I mean,
all right, Dale.
I have an Aru male, but
you can just leave it at that. You like the designers. I love that. All right. Yay Sports or Boo Sports?
I don't watch them. I used to play baseball, so boo at this point.
You definitely look like a baseball player, like somebody that was on my team in high school or
something. Yeah, I played baseball all the way up till almost high school, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go skateboard. And
you got the Randy Johnson look.
Big unit.
I wish I had kept going. Honestly, I was good at it. So.
Yeah. Were you a pitcher?
I pitched. I played first base and occasionally outfield.
Were you a lefty or no?
No.
No. Cool. All right, moving forward. Here we go. Least favorite incomplete dominant. Can't say spider, by the way. Leave spider alone. We get it.
Besides spider, I don't know. Bamboo. Or...
Whoa! All right. Now we're cooking. I love it. Favorite incomplete dominant.
That's a hard one. I don't even know. There's so many.
There's one that stands out in your head right now.
I don't know. Maybe like OD. It's just so.
What?
You can use
Really?
it.
All of the fuck? You said OD?
I thought
Lord.
So much with it.
Oh,
I thought you say acid, bro.
So
I mean, I believe that considered it. But I mean, you can't super acid necessarily. It doesn't do anything. Or hurricane. Maybe my trick. Let's go trick.
That was great. Let's
go trick.
All right. Favorite double recessive project?
Probably Hypo puzzle right now.
Okay. Last but not least, we'll go to Emilio. Actually, no. Second, last but not least. What's one ball python combo you are looking forward to hitting by 2026?
26.
Next year. It could be anything. The most wildest fucking Hail Mary.
Probably isn't that wild, honestly. Probably maybe the True Ghost puzzle.
That's pretty wild. I would say it's not out there. So, all right, last but not least, and then Emilio. First thing to come to mind. You cannot cheat. Say it. Here we go. Coolest reptile network in the world.
Reptile.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Emilio.
All right, bro. I'm gonna give you right now. I'm gonna give you 3 options, and you're gonna keep 2. Okay?
Oh, I'm gonna be so lost with these.
Yeah. You know what? I know you really well, so I didn't even ask you the questions. I typically ask every guest questions, and I was busy. I was doing a million things, and I didn't this week.
Same.
All right.
I didn't get till 3 a.m. this morning. So
Black pastel, stranger, acid. Keep 2.
Keep 2. Black pastel and acid.
All right. Puzzle, clown, DG, hypo, and genetic stripe. Keep 3.
Puzzle, clown. Well, what were the other ones? DG, G stripe.
Hold up. Puzzle, clown, DG, hypo, and genetic stripe. Keep 3.
Puzzle, clown, and
We need to start putting them on the screen so people can read.
Hey, that's a powerful question right there for him, bro. All right. Spot nose, orange dream, cypress, and blackhead. Keep 2.
Orange dream.
Spot nose.
And I can only keep 2.
Yep.
Probably, spot nose, but blackhead is like an equal.
Okay, those are the 2?
Yeah.
All right. Keep 1. Black pastel hypo puzzle or orange dream hypo puzzle. That one's rough.
That's not fair.
That one is fucking rough.
I think I'm gonna go with orange dream just because you can super it, but I don't know.
That's a great answer. All right. The last one, you're gonna keep 2, okay? Monsoon, sunset, rainbow, or zebra.
None of them.
I don't think you work any of these, right?
He said none of them.
Hey, I asked that question because I knew you had none, but you have to keep 2.
He said none of them.
All right, repeat. Sunset.
Talk about knowing your homies, right?
Oh,
I knew he had none of these.
That was
right?
great. And he don't want them. He don't want none of them.
Monsoon, sunset, rainbow, and zebra. You got to keep 2.
Monsoon, sunset, zebra, and what?
Rainbow.
Oh, balloon guy over here. Dude, poor guy. This is a tough one.
Damn it, Dale.
I guess sunset.
Fuck sunset.
And
actually, no, I take that back. I would do sunset.
Oh, no, sunset, maybe zebra.
Okay.
Poor
Damn,
zebra.
damn, you fucking hate monsoon, huh?
I don't hate monsoon. What do you do with it?
God damn. All right. I mean,
I feel like you could mix that into some other stuff. Monsoon, what are you gonna mix that into?
Hey, I've got plenty of sunset, and I'm picking monsoon over sunset all day, every day.
Well, yeah, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
I like monsoon, like by itself.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just don't know what I could do with monsoon.
Yeah.
I think it's limited, but I also think it's worth it because I think you could still hit something fucking wild if you keep that pattern the way you need to keep it. But the thing is,
that's the problem. You need to keep the pattern.
Right.
So
That's
what
exactly
else you do with it besides?
That's what I feel like the problem is with sunset is because there's only certain things that are going to make sunset like, and no offense, man, I get it. Everyone
There is, but the sunset ultramel is fucking phenomenal. Like
that is, yeah. Okay.
The sunset puzzle is nice. So let's throw Hypo on that, or let's throw Ultramel on that, or I see stuff I could do with that. I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'd do with monsoon.
Yeah, that Ultramel shit is with sunset is fucking bonkers, man.
It is.
Yeah, I got animals. I got eggs coming for that. I to make.
And I like rain. I think rainbow's pretty, but I already. It's an albino, I guess. I don't know. I already got I might not have Ultramel, but I already have lavender. So
lavender, yeah. I mean, lavender, is that something you're pursuing still, or is it just kind of been chilling on the wayside for a little bit?
I don't like strive to make crazy. I don't take the lavender in any doubles or anything like that right now. But I got some lavender stuff that's nice as far as I got like lavender calico combo, black pastel, orange cream, yellow blade, like stuff like that.
Right.
It's pretty.
So you're kind of working it like me.
I'm just trying to manipulate the contrast and the colors and the pattern. I'm not really going for doubles or triples or anything with that. So
yeah,
it's more of a let's see what we can do with the color with that.
We're in agreement.
Hey.
But I've seen some clown lavender combos that I thought I was like, oh, maybe I should move that into clown. And I think I like the dreamsicle stuff, but so much has already been done with it.
Yeah,
you can't do a whole lot with it, in my opinion. But
well, I got to tell you, I don't want to wait another 2-3 years to bring you back on. I don't think we'll need to do that. But when we do have you back on, I know we're going to be going over a lot of fucking amazing shit that you're going to be producing. And I really meant what I said in the beginning of the show, dude. You definitely been letting all your work do the talking for you. And you're a chill fucking guy. So I appreciate just everything that you've been bringing to the table, man. And looking forward to catching up with you in the near future.
I appreciate y'all having me on.
Before you go, why don't you just drop where people can follow you, hit you up, all that good stuff.
It's Constricted Reptiles on Instagram and Morph Market and Facebook, pretty much. So
right. I'll put all the links in the description below. Thanks for coming by. But give it up. It's a wrap for Dale Richards, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate you, buddy. Have a good night, all right?
All right, thanks.
All right. Hey, Dale, have you been smoking?
What?
You're like, Dale, you've been smoking a little?
Hey, I love Dale, bro. We're friends, bro. He's cool as fuck.
I love him. He's so back.
Real OG, nicest guy out there.
And one thing I love about Dale, if you ask him something, he's not scared to tell you the truth. Like he'll fucking tell you, all right, that's how
if you see him hesitate a little bit,
yeah,
because he's about to tell you what you don't want to hear.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome. Great show, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate it. It was a good time. Guys, please go give this guy a follow if you're not for whatever reason. Villarino Reptiles, go subscribe to the V Unit family. Doing big things for the ball python community. I appreciate all your support, Emilio. Every Monday you don't miss. But give it up. It's a wrap for the homie. Big E, Top G, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Have a good night. And thank you to everyone out there who enjoyed this episode. I thought it was awesome. The recap with Dale Richards. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. We just hit 13,000. So thank you so much for helping me get to that awesome goal of mine. But we're not done yet, obviously. So please, guys, let's keep the subscribes getting smashed, and also drop in the comment section what you're liking best out of each episode. If I have not brought somebody on a Monday night or a Thursday night and you think we need to bring them on, please reach out to me. All right. Or even if you feel like you need to come on, I'm all ears. Come to me. Let me know. Okay. Love to let you guys some exposure, especially if you have some cool shit going on. And yeah, please don't forget, if you're looking for exclusive content, you want to get more out of what you see, come join the Trap Talk Patreon family. Click the very first link in the description below. Connect to the Discord. Connect to the awesome Instagram group chat. Get some sick-ass merch that I just dropped as well. And also remember that we are 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, all audio platforms. Check out all the sponsors in the description below, and have a good night. Catch you here for All the Treat Tuesday. That's right. Have a good night. Sorry for the interruption, folks, but a quick word from our sponsors. You know, longevity is one of the biggest things I strive for when it comes to thinking about being a part of the reptile industry. That's why I'm very proud about today's sponsor, Mark Bailey over at Mark Bailey Reptiles. 40 plus years, full-time reptile keeper, enthusiast. This guy, you can catch all his amazing ball python projects on Morph Market. So make sure you head over to Morph Market, and that's Mark Bailey Reptiles on Morph Market. See what he has available currently. And I gotta tell you one thing, he's one of the biggest and most respected ball python breeders we have today in the ball python game. So shout out to Mark Bailey over at Mark Bailey Reptiles. Thank you for all the support. And again, make sure you head over to his account on Morph Market, see what he has available. Thank you so much, Mark Bailey over at Mark Bailey Reptiles. If you want to be organized, if you want to be cutting edge in the ball python game, then you don't want to miss this. Shout out to today's sponsor, and that's Clutch, #1 ball python organization app in the game. No better place to start off than by using this app. Clutch is an organization app that helps you organize all your ball python projects. It also helps your peers and your fellow community members look at what you possibly have coming for the upcoming ball python season, what you have currently available on Morph Market. It's so awesome to be ahead of the game by using organization app like Clutch. Thank you so much, the entire Clutch team, amazing team over at Clutch. If I were you, I would head over to Clutch's Instagram account, and I would also head over to their website, try it out, see how it works for you. But especially if you're just now coming into this, before you build your reptile collection, I would do it organized, and I would do it with Clutch. Thank you, Clutch, for being so amazing. Excited to hear what Clutch has to bring in the near future. Sorry for the interruption, folks, but a quick word from our sponsors. Green tree pythons, emerald tree boas, and plenty other arboreal snakes have been quite the popularity here at the Trap Talk Reptile Network, which brings me to today's sponsor, the Reptile Perch. Head over to the reptileperch.com and Reptile Perch on Instagram. See what type of design PVC perch is best for your arboreal reptile. But first and foremost, I would also check out David Brom's Green Tree Python availability on the website. And you can also check out his Instagram just to stay current on any projects or any productions that he posts. Thank you so much, David Brahms, for your ongoing support. Looking forward to seeing what you have to show in the 2025 season. When you think about building a good community and being a leader of that community, nobody comes to mind better than Mark Hager over at Texas Chondros. That's right. Make sure you head over to TX Chondros on Instagram, and also head over to Mark's website, see what he has available green tree python wise, and be ready for quite the 2025 green tree python breeding season out of Mark Hager. He's a veteran in the green tree python game, one of the best and nicest breeders in the green tree python game. He's been putting on the whole state of Texas for as long as I've known him. So if you want to see all the amazing other chondro keepers out of the state of Texas, another good reason to go follow Mark Hager over at TX Chondros on Instagram. And again, head over to his website, texaschondros.com. You can find all the links in the description below. Thank you so much, Mark Hager, for supporting the Trap. Treat.